message. So welcome to today's DayVine Cipher. Yeah, let's see what the Oracle, what the universe, what the as above, what the soul below has chose to reveal, what the 5 elements have chose to reveal, what the 5 aspects of self, higher self, lower self, past self, future self, centered self has chose to reveal. And let's see if we can develop and cultivate the skill of intuition, wisdom, insight, and resonance. And so without further ado, we're going to be doing this live. So again, I don't know what the cards are for today. So I've just obviously done the dice pull, the dice throw. I've just done the dice throw. And we're now going to see what this is about. Oh, signing. Oh, I'm in private. All right, cool. Whatever. All right, so enable content. I already know today's going to be big because like I've just done the dice throw, and the dice throw is crazy. I'll show it in a second. Yeah, I've got a big day coming up as well today. Anyone that joined yesterday on the video, or anyone that's going to listen to the video, it was, I'd call it epic in my own words, in my own humble opinion, not so humble opinion. So it was essentially about how to break the cycle of lack, which is a very tough thing to do. Oh, Arsenal lost yesterday. Funny. So anyway, it was how to break the cycle of lack, and talking about the 0 and the 1. Essentially, the fact that it's so difficult, but basically we have a choice to make. Do you want to be? You basically need to understand that you, at the divine essence, are either a creator or a destroyer, or also an operator, in fairness as well. So yeah, but that was yesterday. So we're gonna see how the themes are gonna play on today. Like again, this is about themes, and very rarely in my daily divines do you not see some form of resonance. So let me get my phone out, camera. So obviously I take a picture of the dice throw, which is based on my Oracle deck system, 24 by 24. We go into gallery. We go into gallery and get this bigger. And yeah, we threw the 3 in the white line. You can see it. And then we throw the 6, and the 6 is there already. So this is based on yesterday. So yesterday we threw the 6 in the exact same spot. We're doing this time at 7:07 as well, on the dot, on the actual second. So we're gonna freeze frame that. So this is what I'm basically doing. I'm basically creating my own journal again. Like I said, if no one attends these videos, you know, I'm not. If these videos are for myself, basically, quite honestly, anyone else attending is just a bonus. So we save that, and that will go in the archives. So literally 7:07 on the dot to the second is the time that we put in, or the time that I recognize. That's literally the time I saw. So this will change every single time now that we put a new entry in. So it will move from the 7:07. Now this is crazy. The first crazy thing ever. It's the first time I've ever thrown a dice and it came out and it hit my candle. It hit the candle. So I've thrown the dice, it's bounced out, hit the candle, and then landed perfectly. And obviously you had to be there, but I saw it. It spun. So it hit the candle and spun. And it spun on the 19th. So for me, that's just crazy. That's just like, and obviously we've been having the themes of the 19th. The whole point is that we're having the themes of the 19th. So yeah, I don't know if you can see my phone or not, but yeah, it's what it is. So we're having the themes of the 19. All right, so yeah, we're having the themes of the 19. So, and then what comes up? The 1. So literally this week has been about the themes of the 19 and the 1. 2 days ago, I literally threw 19, 19, and then 1 and 9. That was 2 days ago, I believe, or 3 days ago. So I need to be real quick today as well. Like, this is real late. Like, I need to do the school run and, you know, get the children ready. So we're going to be real quick today. This 29 has come up. I've just not mentioned it. Again, the way these numbers happen is I just observe them. Like, I'll wait for the universe to confirm if I need to take it seriously or not. But these, especially with the fact that it's come through as a 20 and a 9. Obviously, you've got a 3, 6, 9. Again, 3, 6, 9. Got the 29. Tesla. You know, it's interesting. You've got the 29. Then you got the 829 as well. So I'm now going to, not now, like I don't have time now, but at some point I'm going to review my old, because this is basically what I'll be doing. So where these come alive is when I basically will just spend, I probably need like an hour per week to just collate all the data for the week. And then that will go into like a synthesis, basically. So every week I should be going into a synthesis based on a 7 rhythm, a synthesis, and also a 13 rhythm, and just looking at different rhythms essentially. Again, people know what I'm on potentially. So anyway, the 1 and the 9 clearly is dominant. The 9 is obviously dominant. And these are the 2. So we're basically saying that the 2 elements is the 1 and the 9 that make the 2. So there's like a triad that's going on, essentially. There's a triad that's going on. So yeah, anyway, let's get into what it actually means, words wise. So this is the bit where I go silent and I allow my intuition. I allow my intuition to speak. Dowsing. I'm not sure why the dowsing has caught my attention the most on the vast. So, you know, my pendulum. For me, this is massive in the work that I do. I haven't used my pendulum this morning, but I use it for many things. Like, this is a healing pendulum as well. This is a real, you know, top pendulum. So this is a healing pendulum as well, not just a yes no pendulum. The vastness of the V as the past order, the magical judgment, which goes perfectly with dowsing. So for me, this 149 just works perfectly together in terms of the magical judgment, which is basically what a dowse, which is what a pendulum does. It's a magical judgment. We got the Noble, the 102. My name is Leon Noble. It's where you get Alfred Nobel, the Nobel Prize. Anyone knows science knows that stuff. Again. All right, so today is a day of fortune. Like I said, today is a day where I basically I'm gonna meet someone. This is a potentially financially rewarding situation. It could be a potentially ridiculously financially rewarding situation. We'll see. Like, again, until these things manifest. But in order for us to do that, in order for us to manifest this fortune, in order for us to multiply on these ideas, we're going to need to tap into our intuition, our rational mind. So we're going to need to mix both. This is nuts. There's going to be a magical judgment. The only way we can basically manifest this thing, this fortune, is basically tapping into this magic. It's a money manifestation thing, a fortune thing. Like, this is just specific. So again, you guys can relate this to your own life. Like, obviously, you know, everything that I'm saying with me, you could just replace that with you. Like, I just, you know, real specific with this stuff. Like, this is supposed to be channeled messages for other people, but all is self and self is also, whether I use words me, you, boy, girl, he, she. These things are all interchangeable. And then you've got the Seven of Pentacles as well, which is about the fruits and the harvest. So the higher self. So in order for me to tap into my higher self, I need to tap into this fortune aspect. The Seven of Pentacles also represents money, also represents money, represents value, represents money. So I could have read this value as, I could have read this fortune as money, but I'm actually, or currency. And so the spiritual energy, the intuition, the spiritual energy is going to dictate how successful we are. Then the wild boar is just potentially looking for confrontations and making sure that I'm staying noble in these confrontations in order to avoid chaos. This is real key. All right. So what I find quite crazy is the chaos line, the 0 line. This is actually quite crazy. So when you synchronize the chaos line, it reads perfectly clearly. That is the sensation I'm feeling right now, or the point in. We've got the higher order of the pentacles. We've got the lower order of possessions in great measure. We've got the past order. The thing that's brought me here has been these magical judgments. Like, my life is magical. Like, there's no joke about it. There's no doubt about it. My life is magical, you know, and it's based on certain decisions I've made, you know, that are purely chaos related. I couldn't logic it, although I'm a pretty logical person. And then the future is noble. Like, my future is noble. It's about making sure this is going to allow me to tap into my nobility. The future self, this idealized version of my future self, which is this noble, this Leon Noble. Today's Thursday, which is the day of abundance. Thursday. Jupiter, basically. Today's the day of Jupiter. You know, today's the day of Jupiter. The first number I throw is the 3, which is the Jupiter, which is in the clinging fire line. Just to be clear. What's 2 and 1? 2 and 1 is 1, 9. The 8 and 2 is 1, 9 there as well, by the way. So 8 and 2 obviously is 1, or 10, which is 109. 1 and 9 again. So yeah, just 1, 9's everywhere. We can't escape it. And then we see one of my favorite secret numbers. I'm about to go now. So we see one of my favorite secret numbers, which is the 31 and the 13 as a tenant in the 131 total. So this is my number of the tetrad, like the triangle with the dot in the middle, basically. And yesterday obviously was talking about, you know, this tetrad, this not the tetrad, apologies, the 3, the triangle, and the 1. So this is basically my number of divine connections. 31 is my number of divine connections in terms of doing the work. Like, I'll just leave it like that. The 31, it's like a real important number for me. That just came into my life last year for no reason, other than to just show me certain things. So yeah, this is a beautiful reading. It's speaking of a very bountiful day, as long as I stay in my spirit and be noble in spirit. Basically, be noble in spirit. You will see abundance today if you are noble in spirit. This is essentially what it's saying. Yeah, that's what it's saying. So we've even got a 31 as well, the lower order as well. So yeah, anyway, we're about to go. Just gonna look at my, oh, don't see that stuff. Just gonna look at the day energy as well. Any new cycles? Yeah. How you doing, Jen? You're right, yeah. Today's a Kali day. Today's the day of establishing. So most people know, you know, I go straight to the words. I'm not going to look at the numbers today. I'm not really feeling the numbers. I'm going to go straight into the words. So today's the day of establishing. And did I not just say I've got like one of my most important meetings of life? Like, if this meeting goes well, it's not even if the meeting goes well. If we are able to crack a code. Today I'm trying to crack a code of the matrix. If I crack this code of the matrix, it's over. It's over. Like, it's over. And we're starting this, and this is the day of a 13 cycle as well. So we're just starting on a 13 cycle. So that's what this represents, the 13 line. So it's the magnetic force. Love to you, Jen, as well. Love to you as well. Yeah. I've got to ask when Bianca's birthday is as well. I know you said it was soon. I don't know if it was this week. So yeah, wonderful. So yeah, we've got the yellow ripens power fruit. And so we're in the season of ripening fruit. We're in this, so we're in a 7th season of ripening fruit. This is the week of ripening fruit based on a 4-7 cycle. But it's about establishing. And then today is the day of a blue night, the dreams. Today's the day of magnetizing your dreams. Today is the day of magnetizing your dreams. Like, literally, you can't really make this stuff up. So yesterday I was speaking about desire, speaking about dreams. I had a dream. It's quite personal, so I can't really reveal it. But basically, I had a vivid dream last night, which was my first time in a while, because I'm back into my dream work. And it was literally about love. Like, literally, as I'm reading this now, it's so funny. It was literally about love. It was like a love choice, my desires and my love choice. So, and then we're moving on to a new cycle of the Marian Maiden. So this is the one that never got it. The Marian Maiden. This is the one that has to stay humble because they never really married the king. You know, they were like left behind. So that's quite interesting energy. You know, that's quite interesting energy. So yeah, this reading's quite a lot. I want to go now. I need to get the children's ready. Yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. This reading is incredible. This is a day of abundance. I can't say this anymore. This is a day of abundance if you make magical choices which are in alignment with love, in alignment with your rationality. It's about basically harmonizing your rational mind and your intuitive mind. If you can do that, if you can physically do that in your confrontations, in your events, then you will find fortune, you will find possessions of great measure, and you will find the fruits of your labor. Like, literally can't make this reading up today in terms of how abundant it is today. So I cannot see how this meeting, and even if the meeting doesn't happen, it's already happened. It will, even if the meeting gets cancelled, this has happened before where meetings get cancelled and stuff, it makes no difference. Time, we're only in the eternal now. The only thing that exists is the eternal now. So this meeting has happened already. You know, we're just waiting for it to manifest. So or I'm waiting for it to be realized within my space and presence. So yeah, without further ado, everyone have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, bountiful, noble, possession in great measure day. And just be careful also just not to cling onto it too tightly. We don't need to cling onto this divine light too tightly. It will go, it will pass. But yeah, we just recognize and are appreciative of the fact that we do have even access. The fact that we're even able to access these possessions in great manner allows me to stay humble and to want to try to be as noble as possible with it. So without further ado, peace and love and light.